Hello everybody and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, where, as promised, I have scoped out where the Midland Canyons are, and this is them right here. We're pretty much ready to begin our braking burn at almost any time. I'm gonna warp forward about 1 minute here, but we're very, very close. We want to land probably right around up here if we can. And of course, since we're going to be coming in for a landing, we're going to want to stow these solar panels. Or this solar panel, rather. And I'm just going to warp ahead a little further. I want to make sure that we're going to be landing on day side. And just a tiny bit further. This should be Midland Canyon. Once we get up over here. So we are going to begin braking. Of course, we're currently still over the highland, but that will change. We're now re-entering, and we're treating this much like this is a body that doesn't have an atmosphere. We're going to burn off this speed here. I'm going to allow this to continue for a little bit longer, though, at this point. We'll let this go for a tiny amount of time. I'll time warp for a little bit here, because I just want to get us right up over here. There we go. We're in space near the Midland Canyon. That's perfect. So we'll now kill our horizontal speed, and we're just going to hold on stability assist for a little bit here. There we go. Now we'll flip over to retrograde. And technically, you can see we're ever so slightly off. Having a bit of a hard time controlling that. There we go. Now we're about where we need to be. So just adjusting our velocity a small amount here. There we go. That'll do for now. And we will just time warp down towards the surface a little bit. Once we hit about 400 meters per second, we'll brake again. That's 300. And we're going to start braking right about now. And we're just going to burn off the remnant of this stage. But not all at once. We'll just move that down. Excellent. And I'd like to warp to somewhere around here. About 1 minute in advance of where we are right now. Okay, we're now officially in Atmo. We're going to grab temperature and atmospheric pressure scans. We're going to lose these photovoltaic panels at some point. But that's okay. I would like to transmit this back, but we can't just yet. Or can we? We absolutely can. And that's fine. Excellent. So we got some science data from the atmosphere above Duna. And we're going to brake again here. And we're going to burn off the remnant of this stage. There we go. And we're going to inflate this heat shield and use it as a quasi-parachute. Excellent. It's a bit loud, but I'm going to do that for the purposes of activating these engines. And the next press of spacebar will jettison the heat shield. So that's fine. You can see that we're not speeding up tremendously right now. We should definitely be in radar altitude mode. We're cruising pretty quickly. But we're actually starting to slow down now. That's really good. I did not actually expect that we'd be slowing down this high up. The inflatable heat shield is so strong. I like it. I like it a lot. The question is, what point is going to be our equilibrium point for the place our speed settles at as we continue to descend? Well, we'll find out. We're currently about 4 kilometers above our previous stage. Make that 5 kilometers, and that's going to be impacting in a little while yet. Okay, we're about 10 kilometers up, moving at 180 meters per second and decelerating. Gonna want to make sure to have our brakes on. Once we get down to about 5 kilometers above the surface, I'm going to slow us down pretty dramatically here. That's flying low. We'll go ahead and gather that information. What is our thrust to weight? 4.88? Okay. So we will go ahead and burn now. It's a little loud, so I'll zoom out. There we go. We're continuing to decelerate, although not nearly as quickly as I'd hoped. There we go. That helps. Apparently, the force was being deflected. This is going to be interesting, but I can pull this off. There goes our heat shield. Kaboom. So much power. Ah, too much. That was too much again. I keep doing that. I need to stop that. We're almost out of fuel. I keep hitting the wrong button there. Okay, we'll arrest that. And again. Okay. We're good. Exciting. Okay, I'm going to quick save here. Just in case, and we actually got an autosave too, just in case I mess this up, but... Yep, I messed it up. And I'm perfectly happy reloading that, because I just misclicked that, and we were actually not going to be able to land that at that point. But that was... Actually, we need to check the mission elapsed time. Or not the mission elapsed time. Year 17, day 56, and I'm perfectly happy with doing this, because this is something that should, in theory, be automated. But let's see here. Year 17, day 56... 4 hours, 41 minutes. This one. Okay. And yeah, I moved my mouse slightly off the button right before I did it. So I'm perfectly happy just doing this. There we go. Off it goes. And it's out of fuel. Fantastic. So now we will go ahead and extend our antenna. There we go. It clips a little bit, but I'm sure this isn't going to cause any issues. Maybe this is causing issues. No? I'm not sure what's causing these issues. Maybe the brakes are too strong? I can try dropping them to 150. But I'm not sure what's causing the twitching there. SAS? No, what's causing this? I have no idea. It can't be SAS, although we should be changing our reaction wheels to be SAS only at this point. There we go. We'll grab our seismic scan, and we will transmit back the data that we've collected thus far. We should definitely extend this solar panel. Okay. Not enough electric charge. As expected. We will allow partial and begin our transmission, and we will just warp this. Not sure what that was. That might have been our sky crane coming back. Okay. So our antennas are done. Man, I don't know what's causing that twitching. Well, regardless, I think this might be one of those sand dunes that we need to scan. So let's just start making our way over there. Okay. That's interesting. That's very interesting. It looks like motor is enabled. Motor is enabled. And now we're going the correct direction. Very strange. So yeah, I just want to head up over here. Let's see what we can find. This may or may not be a dune. If this isn't a dune, then we can investigate and find one. We are not moving very quickly, are we? Oh, it's because we're out of electric charge. Of course. I'm an idiot. Let's turn our brakes on. And we're just going to time warp for a little bit while our electric charge regenerates. The reason we're having some issues with it is because the sun is quite low right now. So, there we go. Now we're doing much better on the electric charge front. And we can start transmitting this data, actually. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely the electric charge that's the problem. So let's just let this regenerate. And then we'll head over here. Set at 100x for a moment. There we go. Much better on the old electric charge front. And let's go. Maybe. There we go. Oh, we're pulling over that direction. Not entirely sure why, but we can counter it. It might just have something to do with the slope. Or our weight distribution, I suppose. So I don't know if this is a rock or if this is technically a dune, but I should probably slow down a little bit. It's feeling a little speedy. We are not slowing down very much. I mean, I'm not braking currently, but do we have the motor not enabled on one of these wheels or something? I don't know, but we definitely need to be slowing down. There we go. This does look kind of like a sand dune. Hello, sand dune. Must be stationary to use... This is not technically stationary. Interesting. Our brakes are on. Let's crank them back up. We're just slowly drifting away from this thing. Okay. Brake. Must be stationary. Yeah, we're just slowly drifting away. Okay, I guess we will have to... Whoa now. Whoa now, I was backing. There we go. No, I'm backing. Do we not have the ability to go backwards? I'll be honest. I'm very confused right now why we can't back up and why we can't stop. Does this count as stopped? Okay, here we go. Now we can scan the dune. Vessel moved, aborting scan. Oh boy. Must be stationary. We are stationary, though. How is this not stationary? Wheels aren't spinning, but we're just like bugged and twitching around. Let's try a time warp to see if that resets us. Uh-huh. So it does appear to be the antenna clipping. Interesting. Well, we'll transmit that back. There we go. Now, do we have to fully recover? Yes, we do. Okay. So we would retract this, and we'd try this a couple more times. We're apparently not stationary. Not enough electric charge. Okay. So we need to allow our electricity to regenerate a little bit. Something along the lines of this. There we go. That should be plenty, in theory. Okay, we will attempt to be stationary here. Although our wheel appears to be slightly stuck in the dune. Let's extend our antenna and see if we can't pull back a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now we'll retract our antenna. Scan the dune. I'm gonna zoom way out because that's kind of loud. And I guess we can... nope. We're not going to get anything else from transmitting this data. Vessel moved. Aborting scan. That's very obnoxious, actually. And I'm going to see if I can turn that down a little bit. Is that maybe under spacecraft? We'll try bumping that down to 30%. It's definitely quieter. Vessel moved. I did not see any movement. I did not input anything. Well, this is very finicky. Oh, we're drifting towards the dune. See that? So there's a limited amount of movement that you can do. But the physics engine just kind of jitters around. See? Like, I'm not doing anything, and it's just jittering. And technically, this wheel is not on the ground. Well, it looks like it from other angles, but it is not. Okay, this is clearly too far away. We'll need to extend our antenna here. Forward. No, this is the wrong way. Go forward. Apparently, this is reversed now. Okay, motor directions need to be normal. That will probably help. Let's try parking right here. And we're still just twitching. Okay. Now it's... Is it still reversed? Now I don't seem to be able to go forward at all. So, okay, so that means that some of these are wrong. How did this change? Motor direction, normal. They're all in the same. So we'll try reversing the back two. Okay. We'll try reversing these side two. Mm-hmm. I don't know how this got changed, but apparently it did at some point. I'm going to turn the SAS on. I'm going to change this to pilot only. And we're just going to turn with the SAS here. And see if we can't park right about here. Turn this to SAS only. Yeah, see, the thing is just jittering around, but if we retract this antenna, that does seem to make it to some degree better, but this clipping might be causing it. There's a number of things. If we build a spacer here, that might be better for future launches. Vessel moved, aborting scan. Yep, it's just jittering around. Gotta love physics bugs. Yeah. We're just jittering all over. I mean, that's nice. If we freeze the physics, and then come back, we're not stationary. We don't have any control over the hydraulic levels here. We could try just cranking the traction control. I don't think that's going to do anything, really. I'm pretty sure we have a physics-enabled part that is clipping together in a way that it's not supposed to. Maybe it's the solar panel? I don't think it's the solar panel, but we can try retracting that. Nope. That does not appear to be it. Well, at any rate, we successfully got here, and we got one scan done. That was 33% of the 100% total available science. And in theory, if we weren't running into this issue, we would be able to get the remainder of that science. Hang on. I turned off the brakes, and it stopped. We're just braced against the dune right now. Okay. Come back later with a better sensor. Okay, so we're gonna have to bring in another rover anyway. Well, that's fine, I guess. It did say that we needed a large scanning arm, and this is a light scanning arm. So we can upgrade this, fix some of these issues, and come back. Sounds good. For now, though, you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.